What's good, YouTube land? That Word Collector here. Today we've got a trio, three, a trifecta, if you will, of Kamen Rider 01 items to talk about. So we've got a small little freezing bear Progrise key, little standard, normal Progrise key. Well, then we've got some interesting Progrise keys. The Metal Cluster Hopper Progrise key. Oh, well. And then the Rampage Gatling Progrise key. We're going to start with the little polar bear, basically. Freezing bear, it's basically a polar bear. Here's the box. Besides, I think, the Mammoth Progrise key, which comes with an action figure, it's, well, a bit too expensive, but besides that, this is the only other one of the normal animal Progrise keys that I didn't have. Interrupting notifications. Yeah. There are other animal Progrise keys I don't have, but the other ones come with either premium Bandai stuff or 01 didn't use or were used in other things, like I think you got a kangaroo Progrise key in a internet special, or like one of the little non-canon things they do. It's hard to explain. There's also a golden giraffe Progrise key, which I should probably get my hands on at some point. But yeah, this freezing bear, it's kind of my least favorite of his forms, his small animal-based forms, because it just looked the least interesting to me. Like, if I can find a good picture, it kind of just looked like they put some ice over his regular armor design. Because all the other animal ones, his armor moves around to accent the new armor. But, well, this one does some of that. It just, to me, it didn't really look as interesting. So I was never in a big rush to pick it up, but I finally decided to. There's Progrise, there's 01 logo. Things you can do with it in the 01 driver or the shot riser. And on the back, things and stuff. And wait, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's down there. Sad Pac-Man. Womp, womp, womp. All right. I'll get this out while you guys probably stare at these two items. Let me put them down there so you're not saying, "Oh, talk about those ones faster." Wait, come on. There we go. Progrise key confirmed. Approved for Buster. Oh wait, that's two different shows. So here's the freezing bear. Let me pull the kit out. It's a nice, very light shade of blue, almost close to gray, really. It's the deep blue, very light blue, very pale blue. We've got a bear right there. It says Blizzard.
Polar bear's ability.
See, even it acknowledges it's a polar bear.
Blizzard.
With the X-ray of the polar bear.
Polar bear's ability.
I do love me some Progrise keys. Oh, and there's also, I never mentioned, there's Sad Pac-Man right there on the Progrise key. Henshin! Attention, freeze. I thought there was supposed to be like a warning noise, but like breaths as cold as Arctic winds, or there might have been a word in front of it. I can't. Just imagine he's Mr. Freeze. He's putting you on ice. Chill out. How many other puns? Ice. They're all there. I could make as many as I. Shot riser. Pension. And for the attack. Standard Progrise key noises. That's why I don't do these individually, because it's kind of just the same thing over and over again, just with a slightly different flavor. This one's a little bit older. Now let's move on. We're going to talk about the Metal Cluster Hopper Progrise key. This is a little bit more interesting. And it was it's still at I think at the time of this recording 02 hasn't debuted yet, so this is still his strongest form, but it's a common trope among Kamen Rider to have an upgrade form that's out of control and you forces you to attack your allies, things like that. This is his one, and it's based off grasshoppers being a swarm. Like, I thought the Bible reference was I forget what it is. Is it grasshoppers or is it something else? But apparently grasshoppers can swarm as well and turn into a set of armor. I love how hilariously it's like I know they're supposed to have a mouth, but like it's just a bright yellow line. It looks like he's smiling evilly the whole time. Well, that is kind of the idea, because it started out Aruto being unable to control it, but eventually, as the cliche goes, they do eventually get control of their form, either through mostly using something else. Like in this case, it uses a sword, that sword right there, to allow him to regain control. Or times, for example, Build, he had to create a new full bottle to be able to control the power of Hazard, because it would take over his mind every time he used it, like due to, I guess, the hormones that something, and you'd have to watch it to actually understand. Let's get this box open. Chemicals are released into the brain. So there's a shot of things you can do with it. Another shot of Metal Cluster Hopper on the back. Things and stuff. There we go. On the bottom, it's a sad Pac-Man. And also a thank you sticker from whoever I bought this from. I mean, I know who I bought it from, but I'm not going to tell you who I bought it from, because you'll have to go find your own. So inside we have this big chunker right here. Big in comparison to all normal Progrise keys. Yeah, there we go. And it's big because it does that. I'll get that right out of the way. Right out of the way. It folds over right here. Which is the part that in the show, it locks him out of, basically, it prevents him from the start from having control of it. And it also forms a very nice long grasshopper. Like that. It actually looks like a full, well, if you get it like that, it's a swarm. That's supposed to be a swarm of grasshoppers, which is really cool. Pull the tab, press the button.
Everybody, jump!
Everybody, jump! Come on in. No, wrong song. Jump on it. Jump on. That's a better song.
Hidden metals ability.
Hidden metals ability.
Metal hoppers ability. Everybody, jump!
Just get a better shot of the LED.
Hidden metals ability. Metal hoppers ability.
Now, the thing I'm curious about is will it transform without moving this? Oh, it doesn't. It actually doesn't. Patient. Oh, excuse me. I horribly screwed that up because I pressed in on it. Let's try that again. Henshin. It's high quality. Well, we don't get it presented by. He didn't intel. No, that's just for the for Thouser because he's that much of a dick. But I like that. I like that sound. I'm putting the thing back in the box because I'm gonna get rid of the box. I like the sound effects. Plus, this gives a new level of. Whoops. It gives a new level of interactivity, and it actually has a it has a cooldown noise. I'm curious. Can I? I can't. Hold on. Now he would never be able to do this in the show, but can you get a Giga Scan or Terra? It does work. That's good to know. And I have the 02 driver plate over there. It will work if you put the driver 2 plate on. Let me. Yeah. Just to show. Just for anyone who's curious. Excuse me. I feel like I did this wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I did that wrong. Okay. Hold on. There's something about that echoey. I don't know how to describe that metal cluster hopper. That sound that really enjoys, but you can get it to work. It does. They don't really work with each other, but it does technically work. So that's metal cluster hopper. I like it quite a bit. Not sure if it's my favorite, but I do like this. I like that idea. So that's that one. Let's do the one that's not for this, but I'm going to keep wearing this anyway, because I don't know if I want to put the belt on for the shot riser. It's the Rampage Gatling Progrise key. At the moment, Commander Vulcan's final form. And we don't know if he'll get another Progrise key. Nothing's been leaked so far. So this, as far as we know, is his final form. You get a nice shot of Rampage Gatling up top there. Is it actually called that? Oh, Rampage Vulcan. Commander Rampage Vulcan. With the variety of... Because his this form incorporates all the animals so far. So all the pieces on his head crest are colored for each of the animals, which is a nice touch. You can see the pictures of it there. Things you can do with it. Another nice shot of Rampage Vulcan, giving you the full look of his asymmetrical design. Because his left arm is made up of components of the animals, so like a wing from Falcon. Like, I like the asymmetry. I like the look of it, and it doesn't hurt that his first fight was really badass. On the back, you can see the things it can do, obligatory product shots and whatnot. And on the bottom, there he is. There he is. So let's get it open. This box is a bit wider. If you'll notice, this box is kind of long and skinny. This one's about the same size, but it is quite a bit thicker. Kind of almost double the size of the metal cluster hopper. Ah, I did not want to. I think we're good. Even though the Progrise key is not really the part that's big, it's this part right here. So, taking it out, this is the highlight. This is why it's so big. Fully rotatable. It's a it's an ammo clip. They're all individually molded bullets with a kind of fan looking design going on the back. I like the translucent blue. Each of his Progrise keys he's used have never maintained the same color of blue. And I appreciate that. I like the fact that each one's a little bit different. Because his wolf key was a different shade of blue as a base shooting wolf, and then obviously the gorilla punching Kong was gray. But we also get shiny metallic gold for the wolf, with a little bit of silver right there as well. And we get a very glittery shot of a bunch of animals. There's a wolf in the back, and I think it's every animal. Maybe not. Hornet, cheetah, falcon, mammoth. Yeah, you can see a bunch of them. It's kind of hard because they're the X-rays, so it's a little bit hard without their distinctive features to tell which ones are which. Like going just by the color. Yeah, you can tell if you know the Progrise keys. Like the orange is the cheetah, the pink is the falcon, the yellow is the hornet, the sort of lightish blue is the shark. There's the gray for the Kong, or yeah, gray, and then I forget what color mammoth is, but it's here. Purple for the scorpion, blue for a polar bear, and then there's a red for the tiger. So that's like he does incorporate more animal. No, I think those are all the animals incorporated into his abilities. So press the button.
Rampage bullet.
Rampage bullet.
Gathering ability. Power ride ability. Speed ride ability. Element ride ability. All ride ability. Rampage bullet.
So you can press either the button or spin the barrel, and it activates each of those sounds. I'll go through them again because I went through them a bit too fast. Rampage.
Gathering ability.
So it's
Power ride ability.
power rise ability.
Speed ride ability.
You kind of have to do it fast, apparently, because if you do it this slow, nothing happens.
Element ride ability.
Elements, and then all.
All ride ability. Rampage bullet.
What was the first one?
Gathering ability.
Oh, gathering ability. Okay. So let's transform.
Power ride, speed ride, element ride. All rampage bullet. All right.
Henshin!
All shots rise. Gathering round. Rampage happening. Cheetah, hornet, tiger, over there, scorpion, shark, Kong, falcon.
That was quite a long sound effect. Definitely the longest, I think, of all of the Progrise keys. In there, you heard things like gathering. I'd have to listen to it again to pick out all the things, but it also listed named off all the animals he uses. I really like that sound effect. So now we have 3 different final attacks. Plus, I really like the look of an extra ammo clip in the back of the gun. Like it really adds to the effect, in my opinion. But spin it.
Power rampage.
Actually, we got 4 attacks to do.
Rampage power. Blast. Power rampage. Speed rampage. Rampage speed. Blast.
Oh, you can't really. If I have one thing, it's I don't like the fact that you can't see you can hardly see the LED because the golden lion face the golden upside down wolf face is kind of blocking it. But you have to spin it progressively more times. Like you can't just go because it resets. Green light. Green light says go.
Rampage element.
And you can go fast. Actually, you can. So yeah, if I recall in the show, I thought he like did that, but you can't quite do that. And also, pressing the button does nothing. So that's all the sounds this makes in the shot riser. Tension.
The power of these Progrise keys gather for great power.
Okay, English. I have to hear that again. Hold on, I'm gonna take this out. Hold on, I want to hear it properly with the, because I know what I think I heard.
Rampage bullet. All right. Rampage bullet.
Tension.
Progrise. Gatling. Rampage Gatling. The power of these Progrise keys gather for great power.
It's kind of a disappointment until it gets to the English, because that sound is just kind of not nearly as good as in here. But it's like the power of all these Progrise he's collected for great power. It's like, okay, power. The redundancy of that sentence is like the power of these things is brought together for great power. Yep. Yep.
Rampage impact.
I'm curious, can I do the bullet spinning?
Power. Rampage power. Impact.
Okay, it does work. Okay. So yeah, that's everything for this, for what I have. Now, final thoughts on all three of these. You don't really need this one. If you're collecting Progrise keys, you can skip out. It's kind of an easy skip. I like it because I'm just that obsessed with collecting them, I guess. But I absolutely recommend these two for the things they do with the Progrise key, with the spinning barrel and these. Just for that alone, they're a lot better than a normal Progrise key. Plus, how can you go wrong with any of Vulcan's transformations? Like, if you have to pick between these two, I'd kind of go with this one. Although I wouldn't choose between these two, I'd get them both. Like, I'd go with this one and get one of these for the Shining Hopper Progrise key. If you absolutely like have to choose for that, if you don't have Shining Hopper, then you don't need this piece. But like, if you're just collecting the Shot Riser, I highly recommend this because they work really well together. And plus, the spinning barrel is really fun. Also, we'll be blah blah blah. Is there a sad Pac-Man? Yes, there is a sad Pac-Man. It's hard to see given the translucent blue plastic, but he's on the battery pack right there, right on the batteries. I am completely satisfied. Completely satisfied. Exactly what I expected. Okay. Like Peon. Like I know what was expecting. I'm still with these. I just like spinning this. So that's it for this video. I'll be back soon with more good Kamen Rider stuff. Quite a bit more. And Ultraman. So thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Till next time, keep it weird. Bye. I couldn't come up with a catchy closer. Bye bye.